Hi teachers, it's Laura from Travel and Teach Online FAQ, and today I'm going to be talking about the updated applicant requirements for DaDa. So if you're wanting to apply with the company or you're a new teacher and you're not really sure what they require at the moment, then hopefully this will help you. Before I start, I've had a couple of questions about these amazing borders. I use ManyCam to display them in the classroom, and these borders are from CAT. I will leave a link to ManyCam below, it's free, and I'll leave a link to Kat's blog as well, where you can get this border and lots more. But anyway, let's go into the latest requirements. So if you weren't aware, there have been quite a few changes and developments in DaDa over the last few weeks, and one of these is that they've updated their requirements. Now, this hasn't changed officially yet, but Kat and I always want to give you the most up-to-date information, so we've been trying to get in touch with somebody who can help us, and we've managed to speak to a recruiter with DaDa, and they've given us the most up-to-date information, hopefully. So yeah, this isn't set in stone yet, it hasn't been announced by DaDa, don't take it as gospel, but this is what we've been told and this is what we have so far. So the DaDa recently have upped their requirements a little bit. So this is what, if I keep glancing over to the side, I'm just reading my email so I don't forget anything. This is the email they sent me of what they require from their teachers now. So the first thing you need, and this has been the same as always, is a bachelor's degree. It doesn't have to be in education, it can be in any kind of subject, but they do seem to be enforcing this a little bit more now. So a bachelor's degree, you need to be a native English speaker, you need some kind of teaching certificate, so a TEFL, TESOL, a CELTA. You can get really cheap teaching certificates online. If you search Groupon, if you search Groupon, you can find TEFL certificates for, like, I think in England less than £20. I think in the US you can get them for, you know, like $15 or something. So they are pretty cheap, but they're quick to do, and you'll get a certificate at the end which you can use for online teaching. And the third thing they now require, can't use my fingers today, the third thing they require now is a criminal record check. So it depends on the country that you're in, how you do this. I think in the US it's super easy, super quick and really cheap. In the UK you can apply for a basic DBS check, that's £25 and should take around 5 days. Most companies have required this for a while now, DaDa are just introducing it. So yeah, it's a good idea to get one. I'm not sure about other countries though, so you'll have to kind of Google or figure out how to get a check if you're living somewhere else. But yeah, if you have any questions about getting a background check in different countries, let me know and I can try and do a bit of research for you. The fourth thing they're saying is that they want some kind of previous education experience. They want some evidence of this. Now, I'm not sure if this is a requirement or just a preference at the moment, it's not been clarified, but yeah, if you do have any previous teaching experience, it's good to get maybe, I don't know, like a reference or some kind of evidence that you've worked before. And the last thing she was saying is that at the moment the only contract hours they are giving people are from 7:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. On weekdays. And this is in Beijing time. So at the moment this is the only contract hours you can do, and you can work for a maximum of 5 days a week. Now bear in mind that does do part-time, so even if you can only have these hours on your contract, you can also after a few weeks sign up for part-time as well if you do want more hours. These are just kind of the peak hours when they know they can fill you, and they don't want to give people extra hours when they aren't, and maybe they're not so busy, because they pay half pay for standby time. So I can see why they're doing this, but at the moment these are the only contract hours available. She also gave me some more things that they're looking for during the demo and the interview. So if you can, because they're getting so many applicants at the moment, you really need to kind of stand out and show them that you're serious about this job. So these are the things that they've asked for. if you're applying and you're doing your interview and your demo. So the first thing is to have a nice background. They say things like posters, maybe like a world map or an alphabet poster, just something to make your background nice and colourful. Not a bed in the background like me, I do have a background when I teach. The next thing is some kind of teaching prop. So they say that you could use any kind of toys, if you have any kids or if you have any childhood toys or things, like this is what I say, they just said toys. I say things around the house are great as well, if you can grab some fruit, or I don't know, if you live somewhere that has like a cheap, in the UK we have Poundland and Wilko, they have really cheap toys and things, you can get puppets for £1. I have tons of these £1 puppets from Poundland. I do actually have hundreds of them. So these are all just £1. So yeah, you can get really cheap props just to show them that you are kind of serious about this job. And they want to see a blue shirt and good lighting. So yeah, if you can, again in the UK Primark this was £5 for a jumper. Show them that you're really serious about this job. Get something light blue if you don't already, and make sure your lighting is good. I mean, this has always been fine for me. I just use these two little USB lights, but even just like a lamp shining in your face rather than just overhead lights can really help. And the last thing they say is it's better to use a headset rather than earphones. So they're saying this isn't essential, it's just something they'd recommend, but if you do have, or you are serious about getting into online teaching, having a headset rather than the little plug-in earphones, I don't know, they're called like in-ear earphones, yeah, this is what they would prefer. So like I said, this is just what our recruiters told me. This is the most up-to-date information we have at the moment. Kat and I are always trying to, keep up to date with things, and if anything changes, we'll let you know. If you are interested in applying for DaDa and you do meet these new criteria, I'll leave my referral link down below. If you apply with me, I will help you throughout the process. I can answer your questions. I can help you with your demo, and if you aren't already a member, come and join us in Travel and Teach Online FAQ, the Facebook group. I'll leave a link down below as well. We always share all the most up-to-date information there too. So I hope you have a great day. I'm going to go and enjoy a Christmas market now. Even though it's only November the 11th, I'm already in the Christmas spirit. I hope you have a great day and this video was useful for you. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.